Okay guys, here we are going to be comparing this Dirt Devil Power Max Pet to this Shark Navigator Professional. But it's, you know, a shark, and this is, well, a Dirt Devil. So, either way, it's going to be kind of an interesting test, I think. Just to kind of see, how this goes. The Dirt Devil has been used a little bit, so we're gonna want to empty it out. Just pet her, really. Just a little bit up in there. And we're going to be seeing what one performs better with baking soda. Now, I know this is going to be a torturous test for both of these machines, but luckily, they're both machines that are easy to work on. Well, the Shark really isn't, but, it's a $130 machine. This really shouldn't hurt it too much, if you ask me. But there's not much in here. I'm wondering if we should just use carpet powder, eh? We're gonna try just using carpet powder. That's a lot better anyways. I'm gonna fill them both up to the 4, which is a lot of carpet powder, but we'll be reusing it, so just try to do that every once in a while to make sure we're getting an accurate reading. Close enough, and we'll do that one. Shark. Oh. Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. And we'll just kind of, spread it out until it really doesn't want to spread anymore, basically. I think that's a pretty fair way of doing it. Okay. Now, same thing for this one. Okay, so the Dirt Devil's getting a little more. That's okay. Not a big deal. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh, you should never do this, guys. Don't do this. This is for testing purposes only. Do not do this to your machine. As a matter of fact, the Dirt Devil's going to have a disadvantage because it's a little bit shorter. So the Dirt Devil's going to get more bunches of it at a time because I didn't dump it as nicely as I did with the Shark. Alright. Looks pretty fair to me. As a matter of fact, the Dirt Devil looks even more grounded in. Because I'm really just curious, can the $40 machine even come close to the $130 machine? So we'll start with the Dirt Devil. The Shark also has an advantage because it's basically brand new. The Dirt Devil's been used has been used a few times since I got it. Maybe a couple days ago when I got it, but I used it to vacuum my mattress. I did film that. We'll see if I end up posting it or not. But yeah, so let's go. We're gonna do 3 passes for both of them, and we're gonna just kind of go a little bit slower. it awful. So I think the problem is these Dirt Devils, the bristles aren't getting close enough for the floor, is what it seems. So what we'll end up doing is we'll dump what's in that bin back into the measuring cup, and then we'll see how close it comes to the floor. We need to plug that in. I haven't used this Shark since I cleaned it. It's brand new. Look at that. So this has no excuses not to do well for a $130 machine, right? That claims to be the best deep cleaner, you know. So we'll see how this goes. It's off. One, two, three. So, verdict. They both did awful. The Shark did a little bit better. Yeah, again, $40, $130. You can see it mostly just left the dusty residue. This one did leave a little bit more on the belt side, but here is just dusty residue. It's not actually sand. But this did do a decent job, but it still left that dust. And as you can see, picked it up just fine. Well, let's take a look at the filters now, just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, pretty bad. Let's take a look at the Dirt Devils. Not as bad as I was expecting, but bad. At least the Dirt Devil has a better filter. You know, all this Shark is a couple pieces of foam, and when you take these out, everything falls around them and goes straight into the motor or into the fan. So we're going to start by emptying the Shark. I'll do this in a way where... Oh. Now we are not going to sit and shake out the filters because that is, you know, annoying. Because for a $130 machine, but we won't be doing it with the $100 with the $40 machine either. Because yet again, that's not really the best test. I mean, I guess it is, because I guess, maybe we should. Maybe we should just go ahead and... There we go. Okay, so there's definitely still some left in the carpet, if you look. It's a little bit below the 4 line. Not like that first line right there is where we filled it up to. So I'm gonna go ahead and just toss that right back into the carpet powder because it wasn't dirty. We're not going to sit and shake out the filters, honestly. Yes, whatever's in them does count as something it picked up, but I'm not going to sit there and do that personally. I already have a feeling that I was going to do worse, but, you know. Yet again, $40 to $130. Not even going to shake out either of their Cyclone assemblies. I mean, the Shark, I did kind of, you know, some came out of that screen. Yeah, so Shark wins by far. Okay, so the Shark definitely won. You can see it should be up to that line right below the 4. and it miserably lost. So, the Dirt Devil definitely did worse. Now, I'm allowed to say my opinion. This thing was found in the dumpster. This one was used 3 times before it was given to me. I've probably used it 30 times max. This one, you can just tell by looking at it that it's been through hell. I mean, look at the bin on that one. It's still crystal clear. This one is still not. But yeah. So, you know, it wasn't, you know, the perfect test, but at least now you guys have an idea that even a shark can't pick up everything. And it still missed quite a bit. So, I'm going to have to get a different vacuum to clean the test slate so that we can start testing more vacuums. I'll be right back. Okay, so the way I'm going to write down our measurements for testing the machines is, say, the Dirt Devil was about a quarter of way to reaching that line. So we'll put 25%. Okay. Now, the shark was a little bit closer. We're going to give it, and it looked around 85. So we're going to do 85%. Oops, that was weird. No, I'm just going to put shark because it's the only one I own. So, there you go. There's our first 2 vacuums. Right, it's time to clean the slate. I already know that this machine's a good deep cleaner, so that's what we're going to use. I'm not sure what exact score it would get, but I can tell you this carpet's never going to look perfectly clean again. These white splatches are probably going to be there forever. Just kidding, you guys agree the shark one looks a little more disturbing than the Dirt Devil one does over here. Okay, so we won't be testing bagless machines for a while, I can promise you that much. But the next vacuum we're going to test is my Hoover M-Power. We're just going to start doing one at a time. Now, keep in mind, this thing is just straight to the floor right now. There is no adjustment whatsoever. So this thing has no air gap, really. Might as well be a Dyson at this point. We're going to do the same thing. Fill it up to the line right below the floor. I feel bad torturing my machines like this. I'm really curious to see how this one's gonna do. Killing my carpet. This is indoor outdoor carpet anyways. Oh, this thing hits one-sided suction. No, it's gonna do so bad. Maybe it'll do better than the shark, who knows? I doubt that. Because, yet again, the shark is a $130 machine. I would really hope that it would do a little bit better. Look how much the baking soda is already doing a number, or the carpet powder is already doing a number on your carpet, on my carpet. That's why you vacuum your carpets, people, is because the grit is really bad for it. So we'll go ahead and toss over in the outlet here. let's see how it should do. We are going to do on the highest setting, but with no power boost. So it actually did okay. You know, you're gonna get mixed up with the streaks that were already there before. We did it in this area, so it kind of just added on to the shark streak of shame there. Picked up some other stuff. Oh no, oh god, oh dear. It's gonna take forever. 1 second, guys. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Okay, so this is a horrible example of how good this machine can clean, but oh well. This thing's gonna need a nice cleaning after this. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, a lot didn't make it into the cup here. Try and... There's some carpet powder mixed in with this dust, but that's mostly dust. We don't need that fuzz in there. We are going to count the little bit of extra dirt that it picked up because, in my opinion, that counts as good deep cleaning because it picked up shit that my other Hoover didn't find. I'm trying to get it level. Sorry, guys. Hey, it actually got closer to the line than the shark did. Or no, it's a little, try and shake it up a little better. Come on. Okay. No, that's also uneven. Alright, that actually does look a little lower than a shark. But I am gonna count the shit that I spilled all over the floor. And if I feel like if this was all in there, I think it would be a little bit higher up against the floor. And I know this is not an accurate test, but we're at least having fun here. So we're going to give it an 80%. Oops. Alright, so, you know, it did okay. I mean, I really wish I would have maybe been a little more organized about it, but... Okay, clean our path here, get the end power out of here. I have to re-grease the brush roll on this Empower anyways. I got some new Molly grease. So. Plus it still needs adjustment wheels. We'll redo the test when it gets adjustment wheels. And a new belt. Now, oh yeah, we gotta clean the thing first. I'm also going to be kind of curious to see, because we'll dump out what's in this into the measuring cup too to see how much we pick up. Now, let's do... We're not going to do any lame vacuums like that Hoover right there. Ooh, you know what would be fun? The, I got a mess, man. Okay. Black & Decker air swivel, because why not? In. It's like a Dirt Devil. Prongs are reversed, or the older Dirt Devils anyways. Now, let's get measured up. A little bit past the 4. Right on the floor. Okay. I am rubbing it in pretty good on all of these so far because, I mean, think about it. When you're in your house, is all the dirt just floating on the carpet or is it rubbed in a little? Clean, so this thing is, you know, gonna be pretty decent. It also doesn't have an exhaust filter, you know, so it doesn't have that airflow restriction. The struggle is really going to be real in terms of how I'm going to empty this out because these things are notorious for how the fuck you're going to empty them out. It's not leaking anything at the seal like the shark was. Okay. Now, how am I going to go about this? You know, I might be able to just do this ever so carefully. Ooh, oh God. Oh God. Okay. 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 All right. No way. Including this stuff on the floor, and even where it's at now, that's closer than the shark was. And including this stuff on the floor, we're gonna give it, we'll give it a freaking 85 too, because it probably is around the same as what the shark was. God, I really suck at drawing when I'm filming at the same time. Is that how you make percent symbols? Or you do the slash that way? Or that way? I don't know. 85%. B. Because I know I'll go back and see this and be like, what? What the fuck vacuum is that? I gotta go look at my collection. Okay, so there was that. I mean, it honestly could have done worse, I think. It could freaking had every right to do worse. These things are cheap. And kind of just weird little machines. I mean, a lot of people talk crap about how their air duct is designed, where it goes up through here and here. But look at that. There's nothing in there. It's clean. So that, you know, you can count that. And honestly, there's still a little bit of carpet powder left in that thing. See what the filter looks like. I'm kind of curious. Not bad. About the same as the dirt bevel. So this thing will just need a quick cleaning. Sounds like I need to fix that brush roll again. It keeps making weird sounds if I don't keep an eye on it. I haven't used it forever too. Okay, let's do just for shits and giggles, let's do the V2. Which I already know is not gonna do the greatest. We need to clean our area here first. We're not doing any bagged machines for now because not only is that a little less fun, honestly, because bagless machines are kind of the thing today, especially testing older ones, it's kind of fun. Fucking idiot. This thing as clean as can be. Go ahead and might be too much. Right on the floor. Oh, so smooth. There's gonna be a little. The more we do this, I'm gonna continue reusing this stuff because that $2 a bottle adds up. There you go. At Walmart, for me anyways, it's $1.75 at my Walmart, and then at my Dollar General, it's $2. V2 technology can show us his boss. Lowest setting. I've done all of them so far on the lowest setting. Or unless it was automatic height adjustment, obviously. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. See how it does. Oh god, it's gonna do so bad. I already know that much. I can already gather on that information. So, at least from what I'm gathering, this thing did horrible. I mean, right there it didn't do bad. And I think I might have accidentally done 4 passes, but can always redo it later on. We're gonna give it a 45%. So, M-Power did 80%. M-Power was way cheaper, brand new. So, I'm gonna give it 40%. 40. God, I'm so bad. Yeah. Getting high off this carpet powder. But baking soda is worse for your vacuum, that's for sure. Way worse. Goddamn. It's too fine, and it just makes its way into everything. I mean, so does this stuff, honestly, but a lot of these vacuums are going to need to be cleaned and washed pretty quick. Let's do you know what? I think we're gonna call it good just for today. That's enough tests for the day, I think. You know, because we gotta kind of control how much vacuums I have to clean up now. But what I will do is we're gonna see how much we picked up with our clean slate vacuum. See some extra stuff. Well, we're up to the 4. So this thing basically passed the test. So, verdict. I was expecting our poor little Dirt Devil Power Max to do a lot better, but now it's the Crown Victoria piece of shit of the whole test. I was also expecting the M-Power to do way worse. I was also not expecting the pretty impressive results that we got from our little Black & Decker Air Swivel. The Black & Decker Air Swivel did the same as the Shark. And the Hoover M-Power was right in between those two, and the Hoover Wind Tunnel V2 did shit. So, yeah. Not horrible. I mean, none of them did horrible besides the Power Max. But I mean, I kind of expected the Power Max not to do perfect because of this problem that those Dirt Devils have where they don't seal to the floor. You need to seal to the floor a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. And that's why some really expensive vacuums don't really do that good. Now, Dysons and Sharks seal to the floor too much, allowing not enough airflow at all. But the Shark did do decent, so, you know. So, do have a little bit more vacuums to test. I'm really curious whenever we do the Ultima to see how well that thing turns out to do. And hopefully, eventually, I'm gonna buy like a bunch of cheap bags for each of these machines. I do have some cheap bags for the Smart Vac, but I don't want to use my HEPA bags because that's unfair because, you know, one buys HEPA bags, so. Now the V2, if I would have taken the time to empty out the filter too and got all that shit out of there, which apparently I didn't, it probably would have done better. And it would probably do better with the bagged chamber that I have for it. Alright, so I definitely have some cleanup to do, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think of the results. Hey, shush. Of the results that we got, and stay tuned for more. Peace.